Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we've got something super exciting for you. We're taking a deep dive into the upcoming 2026 BMW iX3. This isn't just any ordinary SUV. It's BMW's next generation, all-electric vehicle built on their brand new EV platform called the Neue Klasse. And it's looking pretty mind-blowing, with an estimated 800 kilometers range, lightning-fast 400 kilowatt charging, and some seriously futuristic digital tech on the inside. The iX3 is shaping up to be one of BMW's most important EVs ever. So in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about the 2026 BMW iX3, from design and performance to interior features, tech specs, price release date, and how it stacks up against its rivals. If you're an EV fan, then buckle up, because this one is going to be a wild ride. BMW's EV journey. Before we jump into the details of the iX3, let's take a quick look at where BMW stands in the EV race. They actually entered the market quite early with the BMW i3, a fully electric compact car, back in 2013. And since then, they have introduced a few other EVs, like the i4A Sporty four-door coupe, the iX, a luxurious three-row SUV, and the i7A flagship electric sedan. But despite these early moves, BMW has faced stiff competition from the likes of Tesla, Mercedes, Hyundai, and a bunch of Chinese brands trying to grab a slice of the growing EV market. And to stay ahead of the curve, BMW knew it needed a fresh start, and that's where the Neue Klasse platform comes in. This all-new EV architecture is designed for longer range, faster charging, more powerful performance, and smarter tech than what was possible on older platforms. And the iX3 will be the first SUV to showcase it. So, in a way, you could say the iX3 is like BMW's next-gen EV flagship, carrying a lot of expectations for the brand. But before we get into that, remember, concepts aren't always what the production version ends up looking like. Sometimes the production version can be toned down a bit to fit BMW's design language better. But based on the concept, we can get an idea of what the iX3 might look like. So the overall design is inspired by BMW's traditional SUVs, like the X3, but with a modern electric twist. You can see that in the front end with a bold interpretation of BMW's signature kidney grille. These aren't just for show though. BMW says they have a purpose in aerodynamics and efficiency. But with such a big grille, I wonder how this would affect the drag coefficient. Maybe BMW will share more about that later. Moving on to the headlights, expect slim next-gen LEDs that accentuate the car's width and springiness. One thing that stood out in the concept is the lack of visible door handles. They were replaced by integrated touch sensors, which could pop up when approaching the car. This kind of reminds me of sci-fi movies, where cars automatically open and close doors for passengers. Anyway, moving to the side, you can see that the concept has a more sculpted coupe-like silhouette, which is becoming a popular trend in SUVs nowadays. This gives the car a sleeker look, but it does eat into rear headroom a bit. So I'm curious if they'll keep this design for the iX3. Looking at the rear, the concept has sleek LED light bars that stretch across the entire width of the car, giving it a futuristic vibe. Overall, the iX3's exterior will likely be a mix between the concept and BMW's existing design language. We can probably expect to see some toned-down versions of those design elements, but it's still going to look very futuristic and very BMW at performance and powertrain. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. The performance and powertrain of the iX3. As for the drivetrain, we can expect dual-motor all-wheel drive versions of the iX3, offering power outputs ranging from 300 horsepower for base trims to over 500 horsepower for more potent variants. This will ensure brisk acceleration with 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 5 seconds or less. BMW's commitment to performance doesn't end there. The handling will be top-notch thanks to advanced suspension components and the low center of gravity provided by the battery pack. Now let's talk about the power source, the batteries. Here's where the Neue Klasse platform really shines. It offers 5th generation EV tech featuring high-nickel cells that promise a 20% boost in energy density compared to current BMW EVs. This translates to an incredible estimated range of up to 800 kilometers on a single charge. That's around 500 miles on the EPA scale, placing the iX3 among the longest-range EVs on the market. Charging speed is another critical factor, and the iX3 doesn't disappoint here either. BMW claims that the iX3 will support 400 kilowatt charging. That means you could theoretically recharge from 10% to 80% in under 30 minutes. However, charging infrastructure needs to catch up to support these speeds. So availability might vary by location, interior and technology. Stepping inside the iX3, you'll find a cabin that blends luxury, sustainability, and cutting-edge tech. Here's a sneak peek at what we can expect. At the heart of the dash sits the panoramic eDrive display, a massive curved screen that seamlessly integrates driver info and infotainment. This display acts as the central command for everything from climate controls to navigation. It's a move towards a cleaner aesthetic, and it allows BMW to offer a more driver-focused cockpit. The steering wheel is a smaller, sportier unit designed for better control and feedback. Gauges are mostly digital now, but there might still be a small analog RPM gauge for purists. The seats are a mix of luxury and sustainability, with vegan leather options and natural fiber inlays. There's also plenty of space in both rows, making it perfect for families or anyone who wants to bring the whole crew along. Now let's talk about tech. The iX3 will come loaded with BMW's latest assistance systems. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping and centering, blind spot monitoring and automated parking. Voice and gesture control will also play a bigger role with 5G connectivity, allowing seamless integration with your phone and the cloud. And of course, there's the iX3's brain, the E93 control unit. This powerhouse manages everything from power distribution to battery management and charging. Plus, it provides a platform for continuous over-the-air updates, ensuring that the iX3 stays sharp and secure. Safety features. No electric SUV is complete without a comprehensive safety suite. The iX3 will feature advanced systems like adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go lane keeping and lane centering assist, blind spot detection and cross-traffic alerts, automated parking with smartphone control and semi-autonomous highway driving, powered by high-res cameras and radar sensors. These features will protect you and your passengers on every journey. Competition and rivals the iX3 will face stiff competition in the EV SUV segment. Some key rivals include Tesla Model Y, the best-selling EV with long-range performance and advanced software. Mercedes EQC successor, a luxurious option with a focus on interior opulence and tech. And the Audi Q6 e-tron, a balanced choice built on VW's new PPE platform. Plus, don't count out Hyundai's Ioniq 7 or Kia's EV9, both promising long range and value. BMW will need to bring its A-game to stand out. Price and release date. The price of the iX3 is expected to fall in the $55,000 to $80,000 range, depending on trim and options. Production is slated to begin in 2025, with sales starting in early 2026. And there you have it, folks, a detailed look at the upcoming 2026 BMW iX3. What do you think? Will the iX3 live up to BMW's reputation for performance and luxury, or will it fall short against its strong competition? Let us know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more electrifying content. Thanks for watching and stay charged, my friends.